Who is this? What role does he play in Doom Eternal? Now it's time to go in a bit more detail about this brand new demon for the Doom universe. Okay, let's start off with, of course, his main feature. And if you just got to look at him for a few seconds to see that this guy actually is very similar to Doom Guy himself. He has like the SSG, he's packed with weapons really, absolutely loaded. Same sort of shape and size, same kind of armour as well, but the only difference is he is now a demon instead of obviously what Doom Guy is. So this could mean a few things, and in this video I think I should go over a few theories into what I personally think this guy could be. Of course they're only going to be theories because at this point we don't have a clue, but a recent Twitter post from Doom could help us slim those theories just a little bit. Here is the post, and there's only one word I want to mention at the whole of this statement: corrupted, because that word to me helps to slim down the theories of this enemy by quite a lot, even though this is what we kind of thought this enemy would be. And of course there has been a couple of other statements by id Software themselves, like the one at the presentation said that this guy looks like the Doomslayer. There's a story behind that. So now we know two things: one, it's corrupted; two, it is connected to Doom Guy, which once again, these are the theories that we could have predicted ourselves, but now we can start kind of building a picture. So here are 5 theories that I feel like could sort of summon up this enemy a bit more on what roles they will play in Doom Eternal, or at least what they are. Let's go. Let's talk about the main theory, the one that is most common going around, and that is that these are soldiers or residents or just people from Doom Guy's homeworld. We kind of assumed that they all got killed off, but what's to say that they actually got possessed like the humans did in like a first wave? Because obviously the humans were capable of it, so why aren't these guys? We saw that the first wave of the demon attack is literally to kind of try and possess all of the soldiers or humans in their way. That's what it was like on Doom 2016's Mars anyway. Most of the soldiers actually got possessed pretty early on, and the rest were slowly killed off. Maybe the same situation happened with the actual residents on Doom Guy's homeworld as well. Maybe the first wave actually corrupted most of the warriors and soldiers that were living there, and now obviously that's what's happened to these people. Because that would explain why they look so similar to Doom Guy, because one, they're from the same planet, they're from the same place, and that's why they're much stronger than the usual possessed, because Doom Guy and of course the people from where he's from will be much stronger than natural humans. So that could be like the connection why they look so much bigger and stronger compared to the other possessed that you see along the way. Now I like this theory because I feel like this is going to be one that could be true, because it would make sense that that's what's happened to him. So when Doom Guy go back to his home planet in Doom Eternal, which it looks like it's going to happen, these are the enemies he's going to come across. He's going to go against his old friends. I kind of like this theory. This is one of the ones I like the most. This is the one I can see happening out of all the theories. But of course that's not it. Let's talk about the second theory. This one is also very common, and that is that Doom Guy himself has been corrupted. Now this kind of takes over theories 2 and 3. The first one being is Doom Guy has been possessed or attacked by the demons, and he is now turning into some kind of monster that he can't control. This one I don't know if I really agree with. I mean, obviously it could be Doomslayer, but the way of him not being able to control it or things like that, I feel like is going in the wrong direction. Now the third theory is that Doom Guy can control it, and this is something that he wanted to do. So over time or somewhere along the way he's found some sort of power up that allows him to play as or become an actual demon himself. Obviously with still the mind of him being normal in his own crazy slaughtering demon ways, but with the powers of the demon on top of his natural powers. That explains why he has all of the natural armour and like a Hell Crucible weapon as well, and his famous SSG, because that is actually him. I honestly feel like this theory could be the one that's true as well. This is my second favourite one. This is the one out of all the theories I'd like to be true, because it'd be really cool to play as a demon as well along the way, instead of just a natural Doom guy. Because can you imagine the powers he would be if he had demon powers on top of his natural, already crazy attacks. That's probably what they mean by new powers. This theory could obviously be true. This is just something I was thinking about the other day, and the more I think about it, the more I can see this kind of happening. This actually is Doom guy, and you can control it. Theory 4. This is an alternative Doom guy. So from a different dimension, somehow he was able to sort of teleport or get to a different dimension into this Doom world, where in that alternative dimension he lost. He got corrupted by the demons, and now he is back to obviously fight. Now that would also make sense to me, because it would explain why they look similar, but this is a theory I don't think gonna happen, because I don't know, it seems a bit to me like, oh, Doom guys have randomly appeared from another world. I mean, I know we got all this teleporting, but these are from the same places. So it's just from Hell, Earth, Mars, all these places. Not like some what if in a new, complete different dimension Doom guy died. Kind of, that's just more crazy to me. It's more like time travelling over anything else. And it's a bit too far off the Doom theory for me. I mean, of course, it's possible, because Doom guy does do a lot of travelling to different sort of areas, different actual dimensions, like the Hell dimension, to the back to Earth, back to Mars and all that. But an actual alternative Doom guy from a different place, it just seems a bit too far off to me. And the final theory, one that I could also see happening, is this is actually an attempt by the demons to outpower Doom guy. So obviously at this point the demons must know that they don't stand a chance against Doom guy. When they see him, they know that their final minutes are approaching, because they don't stand a chance, and they're not going to die nice and simple either. They're going to be ripped into shreds. These demons must know this. These elder demons, the more powerful ones, must know this. And what's to say that they didn't actually create or try to actually copy Doom guy themselves? So they've cloned or created some sort of demon that has all the abilities of Doom guy. So it's kind of like an even match, and that would be their only chance of actually stopping the Doomslayer in his tracks. Because obviously I said the demons at this point, they're not working. They're just not getting anywhere. They're just dying after dying. Everyone they're trying all different kinds of elite soldiers. It's just not working. So why couldn't they actually say, hang on a minute, how about we just create our own Doom guy? That's all we got left. This theory I can see happening as well. I mean, I'd love to see it, but out of all the theories, my favourites would be the first one, and the one where you could play as a demon as well. So if I had to say it, if I had to predict it down, being realistic, I would think it was the first one. So these are people from Doom guy's home world. But if I had to go and one that I would want the most, and that's literally playing as a demon itself. So obviously you being able to switch between Doom guy and the demon, probably not as it goes along. There'll be certain parts in the game where Doom guy turns into this monster, maybe a certain specific power up or something like that. That'd be the theory that I would love, but honestly, out of all these theories, I'd definitely say it'd be along the first one. So just residents and warriors, or just people from his home planet. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think of different theories, or do you think it's one of these? Let me know in the comments down below. And what do you think of this new enemy? Do you think he's going to be actually a boss? Do you think he's going to be common in the game? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.